Well, good morning. Welcome to Christians Aren't Sheep. This is the Saturday morning edition. Body, mind, and soul. I like to feed my body. So, and what we're going to do in the kitchen today is potato pancakes. That is something I grew up on. My grandma made them, my mom made them. Yeah. We're just going to take some raw potatoes. My mom always peeled them. I'm a little lazy. I'm just going to shred them up with the skin on. And I'm using my grater here. I'm going to use this very pokey side to get just mushed up potato. Going to add a little bit of onion and some cream and some flour and an egg. And then we're going to make pancakes. So I'm going to do the hard part. You all stick around. I'll be right back. Well, I did my grating. Got my potatoes and onion grated. And I used this sparkly side to do the potatoes because I was sure Grandma used that side. But that is hard to do. When I did the onion, I used this side. Just little holes. I think I'm gonna next time I'll try that side for the potatoes too, because that was hard. My fingers are very sore. Anyway, we're gonna add an egg, a little bit of flour, a little bit of cream, a little salt and pepper, and then we're going to get those in the fry pan, and then we'll do a reading. Be right back. Okay, I got my ingredients all mixed up here in the bowl. 1 egg, 4 teaspoons of flour, 6 teaspoons of cream, and a little bit of salt and pepper. Let's see if we can make one here. Okay, we got that started. Flattened it out nice. Let's look at Jonah this morning. We did Obadiah yesterday, and I didn't feel real comfortable with Obadiah, but Jonah is a really cool book. Starting at chapter 1. The Lord gave this message to Jonah, son of Amittai. Get up and go to the great city of Nineveh. Announce my judgment against it, because I have seen how wicked its people are. That's interesting. Turn the heat up a little bit. But Jonah got up and went in the opposite direction to get away from the Lord. He went down to the port of Joppa, where he found a ship leaving for Tarshish. He bought a ticket and went on board, hoping to escape from the Lord by sailing to Tarshish. But the Lord hurled a powerful wind over the sea, causing a violent storm that threatened to break the ship apart. Fearing for their lives, the desperate sailors shouted to their gods, little g, for help, and threw the cargo overboard to lighten the ship. That's interesting. All right, check out see how my pancakes doing. Okay, it's coming right along. Let's get back to our reading. But all this time Jonah was sound asleep down in the hold. So the captain went down after him. "How can you sleep at a time like this?" he shouted. "Get up and pray to your God. Maybe he will pay attention to us and spare our lives." Then the crew cast lots to see which of them had offended the gods and caused the terrible storm. When they did this, the lots identified Jonah as the culprit. Oh, that's not good. Who? So they, blah, blah, blah. "Why has this awful storm come down on us?" they demanded. "Who are you? What is your line of work? What country are you from? What is your nationality?" Jonah answered, "I am a Hebrew and I worship the Lord, the God of heaven, who made the sea and the land." The sailors were terrified when they heard this, for they had already told them he was running away from the Lord. "Oh, why did you do it?" they groaned. And since the storm was getting worse all the time, they asked him, "What should we do to you to stop this storm?" "Throw me into the sea," Jonah said, "and it will become calm again. I know that this terrible storm is all my fault." Oh, that's interesting. Got to get a plate here. That needs a little more cooking time. Okay, so it's all Jonah's fault. So did the sailors throw him overboard? No. Instead, the sailors rowed even harder to get the ship to the land, but the stormy sea was too violent for them, and they couldn't make it. Then they cried out to the Lord, Jonah's God. "Oh Lord," they pleaded, "don't make us die for this man's sin, and don't hold us responsible for his death. Oh Lord, you have sent this storm upon him for your own good reasons." Then the sailors picked Jonah up and threw him into the raging sea, and the storm stopped at once. The sailors were awestruck by the Lord's great power, and they offered him a sacrifice and vowed to serve him. So Jonah decided not to follow God's leading, but something really good came out of it when God corrected him. Very, very cool. Next time, we will see what happened to Jonah. And that needs just a little more cooking time. I didn't come up with a new verse for today, so we'll do that tomorrow. In the meantime, there is a potato pancake. Gonna try that baby out. You all have a great day. Anybody wanting one of these shirts, I have some available. They're free. I'm not here to make money on this show. You have a great day. We will see you tomorrow.